So I've now sanded it, well I grinded off the glue and I've sanded it with 120 and 150. I have a little bit of, I got a split in one of my pieces, but I'm going to leave it. I don't want to mess with it, I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be in the back. I've got a lacquer thinner on my rag just to wipe off the dust because you don't want dust. And I'll tell you, now that I was looking from over at that angle, I see all these, but I'm going to leave them. I've sanded it quite a bit. I'll just do a little bit there. So I'm just wiping off the dust. I have my brush and my, I'll show you the can. I had some stuff in my garage. I try to use what I have instead of buying it.
You know, like there isn't enough school supplies on that list every year. It just used to be, you know, rulers, pencils, and markers. Then it became rulers, pencils, markers, toilet paper, Lysol spray, and
now, I've never used Petra. I've heard of it, and I've heard a lot of people say that they really like it. I think it's actually a pretty high quality brand. It's polyurethane high gloss, clear plastic coating for interior and exterior, easy to apply, baby safe when dry, and then it even recommends for bar tops. So I thought if it's good enough on a bar top, then it should be pretty good for a bathroom top.
Districts offering distance learning with teachers live streaming their classes. Parents are going to want to buy a computer that has good video conferencing capabilities. Now, for students also returning to the classroom, traditional school supplies, like I mentioned earlier, those pencils, rulers, markers under $15 will also be tax-free.
Sorry, Mr. Bradshaw, Switch doesn't count. Sorry, Mr. Bradshaw. I can confirm for Seminole Connect, that's the school's virtual class that mirrors the day, does not require a webcam.
Wow, really? Ooh, nice.
All right, I had a small brush, and I decided to sand more, and I've set it down.
I know even though a lot of parents appreciate having a tax-free back-to-school shopping time, Jack has also mentioned, you know, with everyone's coffers running so low, maybe this isn't time to not collect that tax revenue that we so desperately need. And here's one example. Sales tax revenues in Orange County plummeted 89% in June as the long-term economic impact of the coronavirus.
All right, I found another brush. So here we go.
According to the county comptroller's office, collections totaled $2.7
making sure the color's not screwed up by the sun here.
Compared to more than $24 million in resort taxes collected.
So I've stirred this stuff up with my stick. It looks like it's a pretty thin product. So I'm just gonna put one nice coat on. I do want it down in the joints because I want it, like I said, this is not a non-structural. This is a under the top countertop, under a top countertop, if you will. But the joints are not 100% tight. They're a little light on how much I clamped them. By just shooting them with nails and gluing them, at least it holds it together until it's put in place. You don't have to worry about this being super structural. It's not like you're walking on it, or especially the fact it's not sitting outside. I definitely want this to get down in all the grains because I want to put more coats. I like this stuff already, I can tell. It goes on really smooth. I heard when I worked at the marina, They would talk about this brand a lot in the boating world. Is it Petra? Yeah, Petra. They
in the security lanes at OIA.
it's like an Epiphan's and all that kind of stuff.
The large acrylic barriers are going to separate
The nautical
travelers
finishes.
as they move through X-ray screening areas at OIA.
Wow, this really made this come out in color. It's pretty amazing.
Similar coverings were set up around TSA
Get a
agents.
coat on the
They
front
checked in
edge.
Passengers back in April. The new barriers are expected to be installed next week. In non-COVID news, the Florida residents who plan to vote by mail aren't facing a deadline. Request for a
So I'm just gonna go through and look for spots that are kind of deep. But I want this stuff to get into. One other thing I'll suggest: if you live somewhere where it's hot and humid, either wear something to catch your drips of sweat, because this is an oil base or plastic coating, but you're gonna sweat and you're gonna drip it in there. And it does end up making it look funny if you get enough of it. I had one drip just get there. I just wiped it off with the brush, but wow, that looks fantastic.
Sentinel covers Lake County elections, Osceola County elections. So if you're new like I kind of am to Lake
I'm going to read the can right now and find out when I can put another coat on. Because while this is drying, I'm going to start looking for drawer front material. And that's the only thing I got left. I've got my drawers put into place. I can already feel this stuff is drying. It's already drying. I just want to make sure I get a nice coat. I'm not trying to put a thick, heavy coat on, just a nice coat. Let it dry. I'll show you over top of it. My phone shut off in the sun earlier. But that looks great, doesn't it?
Right, exactly. A lot of places say to
I can't really see my phone because of the sun. There you go. Try not to put my damn finger in it. I hate that. Looks great. Alright, I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to start looking for drawer fronts. I'm going to show you my drawer boxes. Alexa, volume 2. I did seal my drawer boxes. I sealed them. I even sealed the bottoms. I sealed the inside. You can see I told you the drawer bottoms, that wood was going to turn out nice. So I had started spraying these. The top two were sprayed with like a conversion varnish, clear coat, but I ran out of it. And so I started looking through what I had, and I didn't want to run off to Home Depot quite yet. So I had found, I just had the damn can. It was just a regular polyurethane that I had. I would have actually used that the Petra stuff I have there, because that's nicer than Minwax, right? So those are looking great. I'm going to continue putting the drawer boxes in, because that will help me determine my drawer front heights and widths, which you could figure out now, but it's easier once the drawer boxes are in. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll show you guys after I get some drawer fronts cut up. Alright, thank you. Thanks for watching.